Guys, okay, so welcome back to my video, my channel. Let's just do a quick recap with what we were looking at last week so we can know where we ended and what to look at in this new week. So firstly, we have AUD card. We have AUD card. What was I looking at last week? You remember? This was the previous week. Let me just put on the daily time frame. You remember I was saying I wanted to see if we can have a nice bearish daily engulfing candle to engulf this area. Then I wait for the retest to then sell. Yeah, then that's what the market did for me. You can see we had a nice engulfing, nice retest, and we got a nice one to 2.7. I was expecting to hold if the market broke below this structure point, but I saw this quick rejection, so I just decided to close. And what did the market do? It just directly shifted structure. Yeah, so you can see we are now at this new point area where we can look for sales again, because remember I'm still looking at sales in this on this pair since we are very bearish, and I believe this can be the nice turning point for sales. Then I'm sure this is where we can have the nice sell to then break retest, then again continue selling, because this is a strong point where we can have the push to the downside. So this is what I was looking at this in this pair, and we ended up catching one trade. Then we have Euro AUD. Euro AUD, this trade played out to perfection. As you can see, I was looking to counter trend this pair. You can see we had this nice head and shoulder right there, and we had the break. So I was just looking for the retest and the nice engulfing. And also, so you can see we had the nice break. When it broke and retested, it also had this nice double top. You can see we had this nice double top, then retested, gave me this nice doji. You can, if you want, you can clearly enter at this point, then sell. So as of now, this trade is still dropping, and we are potentially looking to catch this up to a 127, because this is where we expect the market to reach right there. Yeah. Then clearly you can see that we already got a 124.9. You can see this is a 124.9. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I'm expecting this market to keep on dropping until it reaches that point. So this is what I'm seeing. Then I dropped in the 30 minutes to see my entry. So you can see we had this nice evening star formation in the 30 minutes time frame, which was perfect for selling. And I have NZD card. Remember NZD card, I was looking for buys. I was looking for buys after we have this nice retest at this zone. So I've been waiting patiently. I waited patiently for this trade to play out. You can see what happened. We had the nice push. And in fact, I've already got a nice 1 to 5. This trade, even though Friday was here, this is Monday, but I still expect market to have a nice push, like a nice retest to then continue buying. But this is a very nice buying trade. So you can see we had the nice retest, and I was telling you in the 4 hour time frame that I need this market to shift for me to sell. When it was here, I told you I'm waiting for a shift the shift retest to then sell. You see what happened? It shifted, retested, sold. Even here, I was waiting for the break, retest and sell. You can see all these confirmations. So that's what I was looking for, and that's what the market gave me. You can see after they broke, after the break, the retest. Even though in the 1 hour I didn't have a nice confirmation, I had this nice pin by here. Then you can set your stop loss right below here. Yeah, but I didn't take this trade because it was on a Friday. So even though you can manage to catch some from this same trade, I'm still expecting this market to retrace back to the entry point. Why am I expecting this market to do the same thing? Because we are having a nice uh we are having a nice push to the upside, but we didn't have the nice entry signal on the 4 hour time frame or in the 30 minutes time frame. So I'm still expecting it to retrace back here to then go up again. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting this market to do. Then we have Euro GBP. This is a counter trade for last week. You can see I've been holding up to now. Even though it went to a little bit of consolidation, we are now clearly selling. And since this is a new week, I think the only perfect time we can join these sales is after this 4 has now shifted bearish. You can see we've now shifted bearish at this point here. So what we can just wait for is a nice simple retest here to then continue with the sales. As you can see, I was talking about this last week. We had this nice head and shoulder as well. Then we had the break retest. But for me, I would want this daily candle to close bearish like this, and with this nice pin bar, so that we can have the retest to then sell. Then lastly, I have GBP NZD. This was last week, even though it didn't give me what I want, it just went up. And I told you on Tuesday that we might not look at this pair for this week, but wait until we break below this level. And this is what happened, because you can remember what here I was saying we might sell this trade, this pair at this level. But what happened on Monday, it just broke above, and it broke above, and until it reached to this selling point here. So I was not interested. I wasn't interested in selling this market here, even though I knew this was a selling point, because my interest was after we are here, when we're below at this point, so that my daily can be bearish as well. So currently I'm just waiting for my daily time frame to change bearish, which it does. I'm just waiting for the daily to close bearish. Then I might consider looking at this pair again. So for now, the only pair among these that I might still be interested in is maybe Euro AUD card and GBP NZD. I can be interested in Euro GBP, but I don't like the way we're just rejecting at this level. But we might see if I might pick it, or I might stick to the same pairs. But and same with NZD card. This is a very nice pair that we might still be interested in, but I think only if I can have that retest at this point here, then I might reconsider looking at it. So now let's look at the new pairs that we will pick for this week. So let me just do this. So since these are the pairs for last week, in case something happens, we might look at them also, because they are not okay. So now these highlighted pairs are the ones that I'm seeing a potential strong move for this new week. So let's just quickly go through them. I have NZD, I have NZD JPY. NZD JPY, what's in NZD JPY? So we can see this market was very bearish for a while. It's been bearish, and we've finally broken above, and now we're heading to retest this first level where we expect a push to the upside. This one here, and this is our previous structure point as well. So this is a very nice setup. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a retracement at that point. And then we might look for the shift, then we might sell this trade, this pair as well. Yeah, then GBP NZ, GBP USD, I'm looking for a counter trade. You can see in the daily time frame that we are now trying to retest back to this zone here. The fact that this thing has been buying, we need that push in order for us to continue buying up. So I still expect this market to have this nice down push, especially that we had the nice engulfing candle last week. So I'm just waiting for the break below this pair, this level. I just hope the daily today might do that for us, even though we only have 2 hours left. Yeah, then USD card. USD card as it's bearish, quite alright, but we need that retest for it to even sell more. So I'm just waiting if we can also have this nice bullish engulfing that will now show that the bulls have power and control. Then I might look at buying this pair, because this again is a this is a level of this is a level where I expect the forward to turn bullish at this point. So we'll see what will happen. Yeah. But I really want to see how the daily candle will close in all these pairs. Even AUD JPY as well. It's at the point where we expect a massive drop. Same with AUD CAD. They are all likely to sell because they are at the level where you expect them to sell. Yeah. And so I'm just also waiting. I like AUD JPY, what it's doing in the forward time frame. We might see, so once the forward time frame here turns bullish bearish, we wait for the retest, then the shift, then the sell at this point as well. Then what do we have here? We have CAD JPY. CAD JPY is also bearish for now, and I'm also waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm also waiting for the same thing, just for it to turn bullish. But I don't like the way it's looking. I really don't like the way it's looking, so I might pass this one. Then we have Euro CHF. Euro CHF has been dropping massively, and the only right place we can still sell this is if we can have, and again, nice pullback at this zone. That's why I kept this one, because I like the way it has broken below this level. So this is showing that we have still very bearish, and we have bearish power in this pair, and there's a chance that it might even retrace back to this point here. So let's see what the daily will do for us. The daily has already closed bearish, which is very nice. So I just need this push at this point. So this one, definitely I'm keeping this pair. Then NZD USD, I was looking to buy at this point. Nice, I already sold at this point, and the only this thing is already bullish, so I can't be looking for sales, and I've not seen any counter trading, and I don't see the reason to sell this, so I'm no longer interested in this pair, because I'm buying at the all-time high. I'm not buying at any point, yeah, unless if maybe the market was at this point. So just like that, I'm clearing that one. Then last day I have GBP card. The reason why I'm selling GBP card is I want to buy again at this point, because I believe it has to retest back to this zone again. And on the daily time frame, we are having this nice double top, and we're already at the break, and we're already at the retest in the daily. So let's see on the 4 hour time frame or 1 hour time frame what has happened. So GBP USD and GBP card, these pairs might also sell. Yeah. So this is very nice. We had the break, we had the nice retest, we had the nice evening star. So as of now, the only legit way of buying this or of selling this is after this break at this point. So let me just watch and see what will happen here, or if it can also have another push back to this entry point, then we can look for sales. But this is a very legit trade. So out of these, AUD uh AUD looks clean, but NZD looks cleaner. So I don't know which one I might pick, but I think I'll go with NZD AUD looks clean, but I've not seen a bearish engulfing. But anyway, we just keep it as well. USD card, also keep it as well. GBP USD, yeah, also keep it as well. But if GBP USD won't close bearish, I will remove it from the list because I want this thing to at least give me a nice daily bearish power for me to look for buys, sales at that in that pair. So last finally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs this week. But even though I've picked these pairs, the only reason why I'm still interested in the previous pairs is because the pair like AUD card is at a very strong position where if I can catch this sale, I might catch this sale up to this point here. You see, so that's why I'm still much interested in this one. NZD card, I might be interested, but not that much. But GBP NZD, no. Even though I'm still just looking at it to see Euro GBP. This is also a very nice sale. Yeah, so these I'm just looking at them in case they show me something, then I might add them here. But for now, for this week, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs that we'll be looking at. GBP, NZD, USD card, AUD, NZD, NZD, JPY, AUD, NZ, JPY, Euro CHF. I don't know why I keep on picking Euro CHF, and I never go wrong with this pair. But yeah. So we'll see. I'll probably update you on Wednesday or Tuesday if we'll see some major moves. So yeah.